Right.
Okay, it says that I am live.
Now it says it's waiting.
Okay, hit refresh. Let's hit refresh again here. Okay.
There you are.
All right. So I don't know what the problem was with that other one. All right, let's try this again. All right. We'll get over here. All right. I guess I'm just going to have to make the link at the time. Like every time I do it in advance, it seems to.
You might, send out an advance notice without the link.
Yeah, exactly. All right. All right. All right. I see we have two people here. Who's here? I think Phyllis is one of them. Who else is here? Or it might be me on my phone. So what happened was that I scheduled it in advance and then you try and go live. And that's what happened. It did not work well when I did that last week. So I guess what I'm going to have to do is just make posts that I'm going live at 7:00 and then just get the link at the time, because it doesn't seem to work well to schedule it in advance. So because we've used up part of our time, I will go ahead and just kind of cover what we covered before, because I don't know what anybody heard. But the point I was making was hey, I'm so glad you found back. Can you see me now? Is it working better, Musgrave? Let me know. The point I was making was we just harvest honey. Yes. Okay. So I guess I'm just going to have to establish the live right at the time. I'm not going to be able to set it up in advance. I don't know why that doesn't work. Anyway, Musgrave, when you get a chance, tell me what kind of farm you have, because I would love to know. So we just harvested honey, close to 30 gallons, and that's a lot of honey. It's a lot to work with. It is a lot to work with all year long. It's a lot of things to do all year long. It's a lot of money. It's a lot of effort. It's a lot of things to do. So my point I was trying to make was, what are the other benefits? What are other good reasons to be a beekeeper besides just the honey? Oh, cool. Cattle, pigs, goats, chickens. That's excellent. I had cattle last year, and I'll get some more in the fall. I don't want goats. I haven't had pigs yet, but I'm going to get pigs, and I do have chickens. So I'm excited to see what you do. So there are other things you can sell from the bees. Like you can sell other products of the hive. Like you can sell actual bees. You can sell propolis and products. You can sell beeswax or beeswax products. And you can, there are lots of things you can sell from the hive. But other than the products of the hive, what are some other benefits of being a beekeeper besides any of those things? And it turns out there are lots of mental health and physical health benefits to being beekeepers. I was reading some articles today about just the hive air, like when you open up a beehive and that the air that comes out of the beehive, you have a lot of organic compounds in there that come from the propolis and the honey and the bees themselves, the respiration of the bees themselves. And it turns out that actually has an impact on your respiratory health. And so I don't know if you remember back when COVID was a thing, they were finding that beekeepers were having less COVID than other people. And I think it's because of the impact of the hive air on the health of beekeepers. And if you Google it, there's all kinds of articles about beekeepers being healthy. I think part of that also is, my husband's coming. You'll see him in just a second. Is that beekeepers spend more time outside. Beekeepers lift up heavy things, which lifting is a very important thing for health. Here he comes. Let's see. Hi. This is my husband, Mr. Nonsense Farm. He's all into the farm. No, he's not. He's not into the farm. He's all into me having the farm, though. And then I also read several articles today about military veterans being able to, it's when you are in a beehive all you can think about is the fact that you are surrounded by bees and you are surrounded by stinging insects. That's all you can think about. You can't think about whatever happened earlier today. You can't think about what you're going to do tomorrow. All you can think about is being mindful and being with the bees. So in that way, it's a mindfulness practice, just like meditation or journaling or something like that. It really slows down your mind because it's all you can think about. I have a mentee. I guess that's the right word for somebody whom you mentor, but through an organization called Hives for Heroes. And it's an organization that pairs military veterans and experienced beekeepers. And it's been so much fun for me to work with her, but there have been so many articles about how beekeeping helps people with PTSD and people that are adjusting to being out of the military. But not only because of just the being with the bees, but also because being a beekeeper is being part of a community. Beekeepers are the coolest people that I know, and just really good, solid people. I remember the first time that I walked into the North America Honeybee Expo last year, and I just walked in there and I just had to stop for a minute, like I was getting choked up because I was just in such a room with so many people. Just good people. Beekeepers are just good people. So there's physical health, there's mental health, and then you've got community, which affects both of these other things. So lots and lots of good reasons to be a beekeeper. All right, let's get some questions. Who can lay some questions on me? I'm actually not at my home. I'm not at the farm. I'm down here in South Texas right now. I'm down here visiting my family. I am one of 4 kids, although none of us are kids anymore, and all 4 of us are down here. The next generation, all but one of the next generation is down here, and several of the next generation after that. So I'm super excited about it, but I wanted to be sure and go live because I want to go live at 7 p.m. on Thursday nights, and I wanted to be sure and be consistent. So that's why I'm here. So I appreciate you being here too. But who has some good suggestions for me for a family reunion type weekend? Have you had a family reunion that you really liked? I would love to know. I'm trying to think of the best way to sell my honey this year. I have normally just done very simple jars, but I think I may have to like design a label and have it be in some fancy jars so I can sell more of it this year because I have an awful lot more to sell. And if I can be successful selling this honey, it may give me the rest of the funds that I need to put the concrete in the beige building on the farm. And then that would give me the ability, like I could use it for a honey house. Doing the extraction in my garage is incredibly inconvenient because I can't park my car in there for a few days. And like this week, we had to do the extraction across 2 weekends. And it's just it would be so much better to have a place that I could do it out on the farm. I could do that. I could have a place for chicken processing out there. It would just be great to have that building with concrete on the floor. The building's already there, but it's a dirt floor. And so I can't like organize things in there. It also doesn't have electricity, but my brother-in-law,